So I'm titling this Lakers fan reacts to the end of the season or something like that. Don't really know, but the game is still going on. It's the fouling section. So I can't say the full final score, but the game's over. We all know it. Now, here's my issues with this Lakers team, and I want to say them right off the top. One, man, the effort this series was just pathetic. It really was. Two, they looked gassed. And this was something I noticed at the end of every game. They were just tired. And I've seen a lot of people blame this on Luka. Just stop. There's a reason why the Wolves beat them. There's a really good reason why. And lastly, the Timberwolves were a really good 6 seed. This is a team that I did not want to see the Lakers face. The Minnesota Timberwolves were playing the best basketball outside of the Thunder down the stretch, and maybe you can even say they played better than the Thunder. They were beating everyone up. They have high caliber athletes. They have a really good defensive big in Rudy Gobert. They have a very good sharpshooting big in Naz Reid, and Julius Randle is a do-it-all guy. Then you look at Anthony Edwards, who is just one of the best athletes in the league, one of the best players in the league in general. He has taken a step forward. Now, the Lakers had their chances to win the games. The games were all very close. This isn't like, oh, the Timberwolves beat up on the Lakers. They beat them in 5 because they dominate them. It was a very tightly fought series. The thing is, though, the Wolves just fought harder. And as much as I would love to just rip into my team, which I'm still gonna, because I am a fan and I really didn't like some things I saw at the end of Game 5, but the Wolves are just a really good team, and I wouldn't be shocked if they're in the Western Conference Finals. I can't take them to beat Oklahoma City. I think they'll beat either Golden State or Houston, but Oklahoma City is a different beast. That being said, for a Timberwolves fan who's watching this, congratulations. You deserve this series. It was hard fought. Anthony Edwards is one of my favorite players to watch, and I probably will be cheering for the Wolves to win because I really enjoy their team. They're fun to watch. Now for the Lakers. Okay, can we get this damn thing out of the way that they did not lose because they traded Anthony Davis to Luka Doncic? Just stop. Just stop. This team was not winning anything with AD. You can come out and say, well, Anthony Davis could have got you the defensive. Yeah. Where's the rest of the offense? It's not good. Anthony Davis and LeBron, that was done. That had to be put out for pasture. You'd be seeing the same thing repeat, although you're probably not playing the Wolves round 1 because you're probably not the 3 seed because you don't play as good down the stretch. Anthony Davis and LeBron, they served their tenure with the Lakers. They won a championship. Very good. I can't put either of them in like the all-time Laker greats because, in my opinion, to be an all-time Laker great, you have to win multiple championships. It's not a shot against either player. They were phenomenal for the Lakers, and LeBron's still playing at a good level, even though I wonder if his time with the Lakers should be done. And that's something I want to talk about in a second. But right now, I more or less want to address the fact that Luka's defense is not why this series is into how it is. You can be like, well, Anthony Edwards popped off. Who doesn't Ant-Man pop off against? Here's the thing. The Lakers played really good against him in the final game of the series. He's just a monster that when he wants to eat, he's gonna eat. He's got great cutting ability. He's got just great footwork to get into the paint. He's got a good shot now. He's developed a 3-point shot. He is a monster to deal with. You want to see the next face of the league? It's the guy in Minnesota. I know a lot of people are going to say other players. Anthony Edwards is the highlight reel that the NBA wants, and he's just so fun to watch. By far, one of my favorite players in the league. And you're expecting Luka, who isn't the best defender, to stop it. Can I tell you who's not a really good defender and would get killed by Ant? Steph Curry. But what did the Warriors do? They built defenders around Steph that could also score. That's what the Lakers need to do. And that's why I'm going to say this. The best thing for the Lakers would be to move off LeBron James this offseason. Now, as crazy as to say, I have my reasons. One, I don't think LeBron's winning another ring. I just don't. He's in his 40s now. And it was clear watching the series progress, he got tired at the end of these games, man. He is not making another deep run of LeBron being LeBron. And that's fine. He's had a great career. I'm not saying he retires. I don't know with what he's going to do, with what the Lakers will do. If it was me, I would probably look at him and be like, hey, we need to go in another direction. And the reason why is because you need to start building team chemistry with the next group. Luka is your guy. You need to build everything around him. You need to start getting guys that are be with him for the next 5 to 6 to 7 years, not one more year. And that's the thing with LeBron, is he probably has one more year left. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, he'll stick in the league to see Bryce James. Bryce James is probably going to be a 4-year senior in college. He just committed to Arizona, and I really don't expect him to come out anytime soon. So we look at that, and you look at LeBron's age. I think he's got one more year left, and he may have a swan song next year with the Lakers, or who knows, maybe it's like, I want to go to Miami. Let's go to Miami again. Or Cleveland. Let's do my swan song with the team that drafted me, my hometown team. Who knows what LeBron's going to want to do. I believe he'll want to stay a Laker, and I believe that's what will ultimately happen. I'm just saying, personally, for me, I'd go in a different direction just to start building out my future instead of worrying about LeBron getting another ring, because I just don't think that's going to happen. And now we get to my biggest issue with this team. The effort. Man, this effort sucked, and I would love to yell and scream, but if you can tell by my voice, I have been dealing with a nasty head cold, and I am finally getting my voice back. I really don't want to regress it. But, man, this effort really ticked me off tonight, and it was mainly the defensive rebounding. I don't care if you're overmatched. And listen, you don't have a big. I get it. Rudy Gobert is a monster giant compared to the Lakers' bigs. Naz Reid is a giant compared to the Lakers on the court. Even Julius Randle is probably taller than the tallest Laker on the court, maybe. I don't remember his exact size. He might be smaller than LeBron, but LeBron, he's just not going in getting those rebounds. He's more or less staying on the perimeter because he's 40. He has to have his gas to the offensive end. I get it with him. But you just watch this effort, and you watch the Timberwolves, who are just kicking the Lakers' teeth in on that paint, destroying them, boxing out. It wasn't fun to watch as a Lakers fan. I was writing my buddy, and I'm like, dude, this effort, it's pathetic. And even if you don't get the rebounds, just show me the damn effort. That's all I ask. It's just an effort thing. And that's what was missing. And maybe it could be that JJ Redick overplayed his hand. He's a first-time head coach. Mistakes happen. This team was out of gas. It was clear at the end of Game 4. It looked clear at the end of Game 5. They were done. And you just really can't have that. Like, this Lakers team's going to have a lot of turnover. First of all, they need to get a big. I know a lot of people are saying, well, you should have got Mark Williams. If the medical reports were true and the Lakers didn't want it, I fully get it. Like, you can win a championship this year. Yeah, you won a championship, but you got Luka effing Doncic. You're probably going to win a championship, and you don't really want to be hassled with a big who has major injury concerns. And if you give him a big-time contract and he has those injury concerns, it's not going to end well. Like, look at Andrew Bynum with what the Lakers did. They won with him, but they had to get out of his contract. They had to send him off before he just really deteriorated due to injuries. And Dwight Howard was really good. Had back injuries, came to the Lakers. Boy, he was never the same after that. Even after he left the Lakers and went to Houston, he was still a very good player, but he wasn't the Dwight Howard we saw in Orlando. And that's the stuff the Lakers are like, we've been down this road before. We can't make this mistake. So they're going to go in the offseason. They're probably going to get it big. My personal preference would be Nicholas Claxton from Brooklyn because I just like the guy. He's a fun player to watch. He's a big defensive body that throws his weight around, gets the rebounds. With after what I watched tonight, I really would like that. I've seen some people say DeAndre Ayton. I'm really not going to open Pandora's box there. I've seen DeAndre Ayton in the big-time games, and he is still young enough he could improve 100%. I'm just not putting my hopes out on that, especially because his contract is gigantic. I think Claxton would be better. It's just so many things you can look at there. And, like, the Lakers will be back. I have no doubt in my mind they'll be a better team next year. They'll be in the title contention next year. And they have a very well good chance of winning the NBA championship next year. It just wasn't going to happen this year. And I've been saying this on my Twitter account. If you see, I did not think they'd win a championship this year. I didn't think they would get past Oklahoma City. I just didn't. And here's the one thing I said. The Timberwolves were a bad matchup for them. I was right on that because they could just bludgeon you over the head. And hats off to Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to wrap this video up because my voice is going and I'm not regressing. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you want to share this, you want to share a Lakers fan who's just not a happy camper right now, go ahead. And hey, in the next week, I'm actually going to be releasing a Tyrese Halliburton video. I'm stepping my toes more and more into the basketball world after the NFL draft is done. And I'm very excited to release that video because I believe Tyrese Halliburton is one of the most underrated players in the league right now. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.